Welcome back to another video on Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Omniderf, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. So, I've done a lot. I've done quite a bit, actually. Let's go over here to this main area. Right. It'll take me a moment, but we'll go through what I've done. So here's the setup that you've known. It is a mess. Alright, this thing is a complete and utter mess. I still have a habit with doing that. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab some of those because I'm running low. Oops. Okay, I didn't want that. I wanted this. There we go. Alright. So we got these things going. I've set this up a while ago. It's been running these computer chips. So it's full. I got quite a bit of a backlog, which is nice. Everything's been kind of just backlogging, which is good. I will say, what are these things called? Silicones, right? Silicone ore, it was the worst. I mean, look at that. Look at how many smelters I have running for silicone, because I was having a hard time with backing this one up. I was trying to get that backed up, and it just wasn't going. Trying to get these things. They're still cooking. They're still going. But it should start backlogging now that these ones are done. Let's see, what else? What do we do here? So that's mainly it for this stuff. Kind of backlogging all of that. I have a bunch of ores all running around here. We got the hydrogens going. Got lots and lots of hydrogen on back order. So these guys are just working. They're pumping out things. I have these things full. Like this one's not. I've actually just been getting rid of it by deleting it and then re-adding them because I'm having so much refined oil. So I started doing this. Alright, I stopped because I've realized a lot of things. So I was going to set up every building here. So everything was going to come in, and I was going to craft up each building. So I had surplus of every building I wanted to make, right? And I was going to be all set and good to go. And then I realized that this is a terrible way to do it. Going vertically in the planet. It just, there's a lot of little... Oh, it's the way the game works. Alright. Oh, I set this thing up too, because we're going to need that. Let's see. I was messing around. There's lots of little trial and errors I have going on here. So I set this up. Again, doing the silicone check. Right? And then look how much better it looks when you go horizontal with the planet. Alright? It looks so much better. But I'm still working on... Still trying to figure out exactly how I want to do my operations. Like if I want it to be... So here, you know what? This is a very good example. Alright, as it stands, right? I have 3 miners, and the 3 miners are coming down here, and they actually fill them all. This one right here will catch leftovers, and it will work instead of it being backlogged. So say... It's not enough to actually fill this one, so this one's not running all the time. But that means that I definitely... These 3 miners, which, by the way, output perfectly into a full belt. I think they're number 2s, right? That's what I've been using? Yeah, Mark 2s. And then they fill up the smelters coming across. So I don't know if I want to play this kind of game with them. Then it goes into here, and then this isn't even remotely close. Right? Like, I could do with 2, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty certain just 2 of these is enough to power those 3. Alright, so all this was a waste. And then 1 of these is enough to power the rest of it, you know? So all of that is a waste. I mean, it's a little nuances I gotta figure out. Oh, and then I haven't actually put any fuel in my mech for a long time. What I end up doing now is I take these guys and I just kind of circle myself with them. Right? And then look how fast that thing charges me up. And, you know, you just take a moment, you take a break, you go ahead, you recharge, and then after I recharge, I take them back down and I move on. So... That was some of my testing. And then here's another bit of my testing. Alright. When I started this, I tried this thing out. And I had it set up so both of these all fed into one. right? See, like right now, it looks... So if we do one of these... So hard to tell. So I'm having hard times with snappage. Okay, let's try this out. Trying to just hook this guy. You know what? Let's back this up. Go this way. Let's see here, because now it's not doing anything, right? I'd rather it not do something. Why can't we go into there? Oh, because it's floating. That'd be a good reason why it doesn't work. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's try that one more time. Okay, let's go down. Over. There we go. So now at least both of them are actually fulfilling this thing, because I'm hurting on magnets. And I guess, and if we need the, what do they call the iron ingots, it'll stop this line of production going into the magnets. But right now, I mean, I am completely full on those, and I'm hurting on the magnets trying to make these magnetic coils. And then of course the magnetic coils going into the motors, and the motors I'm full on those too. Dang, nice. Alright, so that's what I got going on there. I don't know if I like this setup. Right? I don't know if I like the stacking. Oh, that's something I gotta show you. Look at that thing. Alright, I stacked this thing so much because I brought all of my... I was bringing everything over here so that I was going to set up one of each item so then I could craft up. And I realized it's the wrong way to go, so I stopped. Right? And there's also things I've realized that I didn't know about, such as I did a lot of research. This guy. Man, we got to make these things. Planetary logic systems. This is what I want to make. Alright, this is going to make my life easier. It's going to make everything cleaner. Just going to get rid of all of these conveyor belt lines. Anyway, quick thing. Continuing. I built up like each little ore set. So this one right here just makes steel. Right? I tried to maximize this, but I mean, I'm full, so it's all backed up. But I'll tell you right now, it doesn't utilize all of this. You know, it's... Yeah. I can't quite figure out a nice way to go about it. Alright, and then this guy, same deal. Copper, just did it right there. I mean, obviously we have power here. Over there I got diamonds and the graphites. So, I mean, that's what's been going on. And then I stopped myself because I was just progressing so far. And I wanted to take a quick break, bring everybody back here. Because you know what? I've done so much. I've done all of my red and blue research. And I'll show you, I got a backlog too. We can now craft up the yellow blocks. And we've done all of the research as well. Except for yellow. I have to start with these yellow ones here. Where was it? This guy. It's unlocked. We're ready to roll. I'm starting to work on the production for that stuff. However, alright, this is what we want to talk about. First, let me bring you over here to my production of cubes. We got a nice backlog, alright? These things are full. And this is my research, which is also in the way. We'll talk about that in a second. We got to set up a yellow to continue this, but here's the catch, alright? To make a yellow, right? We already got the diamonds. This guy. Check it out. Here's our problem. This thing needs titanium ingots. Alright, and I just have a few. Like, I crafted up a couple. But we don't have a whole lot. Alright. That's all of our titanium ingots right there. Done. That's all we're gonna get. We can do 3. As it stands, we can do 3. That's a problem. I don't really know what we can do about this. So, what I was finding, if we zoom out here, this guy is an ice giant. It has collectible fire ice and hydrogen, which isn't doing me any good. right? And then our next planet on the line has 0 titanium ore, and this thing says it's going to take me a minute to get to there. This guy, though, here is our titanium. It's a minute and 20 seconds away. I don't really know how this whole flying thing works, all right? I have no idea how we're going to do it, how it works for power. What do we do when we land? I'm not too sure about any of this. So I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick trip to the ice planet because I want to know what's going on. Okay, so let's get spacebound. Okay, we got to find, there it is, let's go. I know I've almost made it, and I want to know if we can get there. What's going to happen? So we're drastically losing power. Okay. Do we not get to land? What's going on? So we don't get to land, huh? Alright. Good to know. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. So, problem. Oh, there we are. Good. Alright. So we don't get to land on the ice giant. Oh, wait a minute. That's not even us, is it? Uh-oh. Hold on. Star map. That is us. That is us. Okay. Oh, is our name Icarus? I didn't know that. Alright, let's go. So we got to get back there. Ooh. Okay. If I hit shift, it it drastically uses our power. Okay. So I'm afraid to leave and then not have power. And how do you get back if you don't have power? I don't really know. So I was looking at our tree, right? And I was thinking this is our thing right here. It's an interstellar power transfer. So if we had those with us, we could do it. All right? And then this guy is the one we're going to want anyway. We need to make this. Right? This is our interstellar logic system. So once we craft that up, we can transport the titanium back to this planet, thus making our yellow cubes. But we need yellow cubes to get there. I need 80 of them just to get this thing done, to get to that. And oh man, it's such a rough thing. I don't really know what to do. Right? And then the other project I've been working on, which let me show you. I try to refrain from watching videos because I want to kind of just learn this on my own. Where is it? I kind of just wanted to learn the game on my own and just play it, make my mistakes and whatnot. But I happened to put a video on and I seen this and I was like, that is an amazing idea. Alright, so I don't even know whose video it was. It was just some video. And the dude had the whole thing wrapped. So I started wrapping them. Alright, I'm not done. I have to, about halfway. Woohoo. Pop up. And then once we come over here, and this is why I need to do this before we continue, because it's going to run, this is that green line right there is my equator of this planet, and that's where I want to set it up. We do have a slight tilt, I will say. I've noticed there's a slight tilt here going on. So it's not perfect, alright? The sun, or whatever it is, the sun, is not perfect on this thing, you know, but it's good enough by far. We are definitely gonna do that. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna finish that today, actually. What I want to do right now is pick up a couple of these guys, because this might be my only way to go ahead. Do I have smelters? I have smelters. So this is going to be how I'm going to get power, I think. Alright. This is my only choice, I'm thinking, to go ahead. Make power, connect power. What else we got? We can even grab some of these guys just in case. Right. Do I have any of these on me? I have 8. More than enough. I have a feeling we have to set up our own second network, so Let me ditch out some of these ores that I have. That's another thing. Inventory management in this game is... Alright. So I know this is going to be a bit of a longer video. But I'm learning. And we're coming for the ride. Let's go. So I'm going to ditch this stuff. Probably a bad idea because I probably needed it for crafting. Actually, good point. Let's grab that. And then we're going to grab 100 of our... Where are you? Oh wow, that thing's empty. Dang it. Alright, I was going to grab that. So we had some of the... Alright, well, it is what it is. We're going to have no rock. We're going to hope for the best. So let me go ahead and let's recharge up. Right? We're going to go for the get-go here. You know, we're going to skip... We're skipping this guy. Okay, because it's got no titanium ore. We need titanium ore. This is the one I want. I wish there's probably a way to set a ping or something, but we want Botine? I don't know. We want this guy. Number 1. I'm afraid we might want to make a... Well, it's actually closer than that guy right now. So, yeah, we're going for it. Alright. We're just going to go for it. Let's see if we can make this trip. Here goes nothing. Okay, let's go. So first things first. We got to find it. There he is. Alright. Our power is hopefully going to sustain this. And I guess we'll be back. I'll just let it do its thing. And I'll be back if I get there, hopefully. Oof. Yeah, it looks like we'll be fine. It's just going to take some time. Alright, we'll be back when I get there. Alright, I just thought of a bad thing. If I can't land, I'm screwed. Oh, alright. We landed. We landed hard, too. Okay, so now this thing... immediately start charging me up. Maybe? It's working, it's working. Alright. Kind of working, huh? So what's on this planet? What do we have any? We have a very, very small amount of coal. Alright. The reason I say that is because I realized while I was flying, I should have just had coal in there. But I didn't. I also realized the bigger problem that we might have. Oh, good. Let's grab like 4 of those. So, power is definitely a thing here. Right, we're just placing at the moment. I'm not really caring. I'm just trying to get some juice going. Right. We just try to get some juice. I don't know if this planet, what's going on. We're obviously in a spot where we're getting some juice. Good, good. All right, we're doing fine. There we go. I feel so much better about this now. So, what we got to do is I'm going to pack all of this up. Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to pack it all up. Okay. So if I'm holding shift, you can dismantle. Why doesn't it dismantle? Anyway, let's grab all this. Let's head over to our first little titanium node. I'm assuming this planet rotates, right? I'd imagine it has to. Okay, let's go. Right here, check it out. We've come across one. Nice. This is what we needed. We need this stuff in order to continue. So we're gonna set this thing up right away. Wrong button. Oops. Ah. So it is so much easier to do this, even though the arrow keys do work. Okay. 900. 900 works. Yeah, this thing is definitely rotating. All right. So now I'm going to take this guy out of here. And before we continue that, let's see here. Let's pop this on. So we want to build in this direction, I believe, right? There we go. That's the view. All right, yeah, we want to go in this-erly direction. Where's that little bit of coal? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. And that little bit of coal is actually next to another thing. All right, hold on. We're going to go to that instead. Let me go run over there, because that is going to be the better choice. Because we're going to take some coal with us. I want to mine a little bit of coal. At least this planet does have a little bit of everything that we do need, I think. We got the iron. We got all of the bits. All right. Let me set up some miners. And let's get some things going, and then we'll be back, because we got to go set up some yellow cubes. Alright? Alright. There we go. We got some coal. We got a little bit of power. This is apparently network number 3. I don't even know where network number 2 is. I didn't realize I had 2 networks. Sure. Anyway. This is number 3, I guess. Hey, alright, we'll take it for now, because I have no idea, and it's fine. So let's go ahead and let's start to connect this guy over this way. I know the long ones would work a little better, but I like my long ones. Alright. Come on. See how we go. We got our nice little titanium spot with a ton of rock. Oh man, look at all that rock over here. Alright. So what we got to do is we're going to set this thing up now. And I'm going to go ahead and set up, well, all of them at first. I want to try and get like everything. So I think we're going to just go one more. Yeah, we'll go with one more. I'm going to set this up, and I'll be back. We're going to smelt up our titanium, and I'm going to take as much of it as I can back, so we can maybe get something going here for those yellows. Alright, so this is what I refer to as I'm trying to maximize efficiency here. Alright, if you check this out. Oh, let me get rid of that. This thing is just now making it here. Now I can keep waiting. It's going to go up. It is going to make it a little bit further, but how far do I want it to go? You know, that's what I don't know, as in how long I should wait. How long do I really want it? Let's pop out of there. Let's come over to here. Right? So now these things will connect this machine. So we're going to double up. And we are using number 2s for everything. Right, and now that thing, it's going to have this massive overload at first, but it'll get cut back down. Alright, and then it will fill up. And then see as it already went down now. But now the question is, do I add more? Okay, like this guy. I'm thinking we add some more to it. After all, that is the name of the game here. We want this thing to be pumping very well. Okay, let's fill these guys up. Come on, come on, come on. We got this? Yeah, we do. Maybe. One day. No. Oh, yep, there. Okay, and then we want this thing to be going this way. And pump that in there. Have this stuff offload. Okay, and then we just gotta add this over here, over here, and over here. And that should give us all the power we needed. So now let's close out of this. And as you see, so now we've taken care of both. Oh, let's do one of these. I think we're going to have to add some sort of power to us. Oh no, we got 9 megawatts and we're not using... Oh, here we are. Current generation is up to there. We're using 24? What? Okay. That's because I'm trying to charge on this, isn't it? So let me throw this thing down for a moment. Okay. This will just help us with a little bit while it's rotating, hopefully. Give us enough to kind of overcome this terrible, terrible power. One thing I can do actually is we could just add a whole bunch of these. Alright, so we just add a bunch of these things down. That should help us out. I knew power was going to be an issue. I don't want you there. I want it to look nice. Why not? Because I ain't taking these things back. They're staying. Alright. So clearly now we have power issues. Let's come over here to this coal because I can grab some coal for me anyway. Alright, this should help me out. I at least can generate some power that way. And I'm going to go ahead and just be kind of littering with the wind in hopes that it does enough to combat what we need here, I hope. I don't know. We'll see. We got a little bit of generation going. Hopefully it's enough to... I thought I had one. There we go. This will be our little power plant for this planet for the moment. You know, things will change later on. We're going. There we go. Alright, so it's because I was charging that made it so bad. That's what it is. That is what the problem is. It's me trying to charge. Figures. Alright, so right now the sun's not helping us out here. That's okay. We're going to sit here and try and drain it and charge up. But I'm going to let this thing cook for a minute. And then we're going to take what we can, which we've already got a good enough stack to run back with. And hopefully we can make a good amount to start the those transfers there, the planetary logics and whatnot. Alright. Our inventory's full. Except I'm going to do this. Have one solar panel. Just so we can take one more extra stack. Okay, and we're now full. Alright. We got a good amount. Sure, I don't even know what that stuff is. But we have a good amount. We're good now. We're good to go. This thing is working. We're going to definitely have to come back. We'll revisit. We'll set something up way better. But I'm hopeful. We might even have to make a couple of trips. Right? We have to get into space. Let's get in here. Let's turn... Where are we going? Where's our planet up? Where are we? Over here. That's where we want to go. Number 4. Okay. Where's number 4 at? There's 2. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so let's boost this thing up. Get to whatever we can get to before it gets kind of low. Like there. Alright. There we go. We're boosted. Going at 807 meters a second. And now we just kind of hang loose. And we wait. And we are charging a little bit because we have coal this time. It was a smart move. We'll be back when we land. Alright. We made it back. Nice. So, now that we're back here. Right, as I was saying before about construction, that line right there is where I'm going to be destroying a lot of stuff. So anything I do now is not permanent at all. which is fine. It's just something I gotta consider. What do we not have? We need glass. It's okay, let's come over here. Let's grab some glass. We're gonna make some of those guys up. Wait, I think the glass is over here, isn't it? Oh man, but we're using all the glass. See, I keep running into these problems. Okay. So we're using up all of our glass. Let's set another one up. There we go. Do one of those, one of these. And we get this thing going again. We're going to get some glass. I'm going to set up some stuff. We'll go ahead and start building up to making our yellow cubes, and we'll see how far we can go. Well, clearly this is going to be our bottleneck. Doing that right there. Those guys, this plant is definitely, one is not enough. Alright, we'll have to look into that, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, that ice giant is going to be useful for that situation. I'm not too sure though, we're going to find out. So, one thing I gotta quickly do. Put this guy down. Let's begin with that. Come over here. We still got it craft up. These guys. So we can make quite a bit, which is good. That's it. That's all of our iron. So let's I'm gonna craft that up, and we're gonna see how many cubes are iron. That's all of our titanium, and we're gonna see how many cubes we get out of that. So what I want to know though is we need to do this guy, and that one. Those are my 3 I want to do immediately. Alright. So I guess because there's no yellow, it won't even start. I was kind of hopeful it would start, but oof. Okay. Well, it is what it is. This is going to take a moment. That's okay, though. We'll just let this stuff do its stuff, and yeah. We'll be back when I'm done doing my crafting, I guess. Alright, so check it out. We have 80. Perfect. So now that we have the 80, this thing should start going, I'm hopeful. Maybe? No. I really just gotta put everything in my inventory to make it want to work. I guess that's what I needed to start with. That's fine. Whatever. We got the 80. We'll let it do its thing. Everything else will be done through that research. The yellow will be done through my inventory, which is fine with me. It'll take a little bit of time, clearly. A lot more time than I thought. So on the next one, we're not doing that. I'm going to go ahead and just set this thing up already. And we're just going to transfer them over. Yeah, definitely not doing that again. But I have so much time to waste. I have to wait for it because I'm not going to break it. We're still doing 300 and change of those things. So I'm just going to go AFK, let it do its thing, and hopefully we will be able to get, well, the interstellar logic system and this guy. I hope we get both. We need what, 240? We need 240 to get that. I don't know if we have them both, but we'll see. Alright, so while that thing does its thing, we definitely had enough. Right? I'm actually going to be stuck with some in my inventory, and I don't know how to get rid of it. But we definitely have enough. It's just going to take a little bit more time. We got the interstellar logics system. Now we're working on the power. I don't know if we can craft those things, but that'll be in the next video. For now, just sit back and enjoy a little time lapse of me working on this. And as you can tell, right, in order to get rid of the water, what I end up doing, right, is this. I'll show you over here. Right, I take my foundations and I'm trying to preserve my soil pile and the foundations, and I just kind of go to the corners or so, and then I just put one down to get rid of the water. And that's kind of what I've been doing to get rid of this stuff. Yeah, go for corners of each one and then one in the middle. And that's how I've been preserving some of it, you know? It's definitely not a foolproof method, but it's definitely better than placing a huge amount of these guys. Right, so that's all I've done to flatten out my land. Right, that's what I did all the way through this whole spot right here. But sit back and enjoy a little time lapse of me placing in a bunch of these things. As much as I want to finish this off, I can assure you I do not have the inventory space to pick any and all of this stuff up right now. It is going to take me some time to actually collect all of this stuff, relocate it, move it around somewhere else. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it doesn't have much more to go. This is really nice because, as you'll see, the blue means it's being used, right? So we went from red to blue, and then we're back to red. Whoa, hello. Hey, go down, go down. So that would mean that we are constant use. Check it out. We're at 484 million watts. We're not even coming close to using that. And I gotta say, it really wasn't that bad to do. See this gradient though? I'm hopeful to get that gradient out. Alright, so if it wraps around the planet, then it should just stay at a constant amount of wattage, because it's half of it will always be in light. And I gotta say, if you're just starting out, the first thing you should do is set something up like this so that it is just making them. Because that's what made this so much easier. The fact that they're just constantly being crafted. And I've been taking little by little, you know, and I'll make a little bit later and a little bit later, and I just kept going like that. You know, did a small amounts, bit by bit, and it worked out in the end. Wow, we're already depleting. Man, we're draining so fast. Anyway, that is all the time I have for this one. I'm Omniderf. That's that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to be picking up or starting the next. I'm not too sure. I want to learn what these things actually do and how to craft them and what I need, because I don't think I got everything. I'm pretty certain I don't, whoops, have these. I need to get this too. Where is it? So there's something else I'm going to need to get. I'm going to look into all of this. I got to figure it out, know what we're going for, what research I might have to do. What is this thing? Satellite? Satellite power distributor system. Do we need that for the other piece? I don't know. I'm just not sure. But yeah, I crafted those, so I got to be able to make those. That's the catch. Which I am hurting on some of that, so I don't know. I mean, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to see what I can do. Hopefully we can at least make 2, right? If we can make 2 of them in the next video. We want 1 on that planet with the titanium, and we want 1 here so that this thing can very simply just bring it back and forth for me, so I don't have to travel. I need that titanium in order to make the yellow, and once I can set that up, then I'm just gonna go ham on everything that needs yellow. But that's it. I'm Omniderf.